What's the difference between lust and love? We get them confused. What are your turn-ons? What are your turn-offs? Do you know what really gets you hot under the collar, baby? Are you always dating the person that frankly sucks in bed? Are you and your mate not mating anymore? Do you even know what turns you on? I have that answer. With a date of birth, I can tell you anything. We call it Secrets of Birthdays, the Love and Lust Report. Find out your birthday secrets today, available online at secretsofbirthdays.com.
Soul Garden.
Namaste and welcome to Soul Horoscopes Orbits Edition. From my webcam to yours, I'm Christopher Rayman Witecki, your soul biographer, here to help you put together the planets and build your life story on the Earth plane. Couple announcements. We've got so much going on right now. The sun's going to cross over Uranus this week for a holy shift on Thursday. Then on Friday, it's Venus New Year's, which means we are reborn. And for all of us, this is really about putting down an old ego and saying hello to a new one, which means that we may have to say goodbye to a war or admit to ourselves we have lost a battle that we've probably been fighting needlessly since childhood. So it's an ending of our personal Cold Wars. Now, I do want to remind you that I have a class this Saturday and the following Saturday called Jumpstart the Heart for $33.95 on webcam, limited edition. Me and 6 students will dive into a few issues and get you back on the heart path, back on finding love, back on finding creativity. It's unique to be able to work with me one-on-one, so give it a try. That's at soulmart.me if you'd like to know. Also, if you buy a 1-hour reading with me, you will get a Secrets of Birthdays video, which is a great value as well. That's $35 off the normal price. This is a video that's going to help you with love, help you connect to your heart, and it's a way of kind of learning in private at home. So all of this is available at soulmart.me. All right, so without further ado, let's take the Ascension elevator and take a deeper bird's eye view of you right now.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is your captain speaking. Tonight we have 2 choices for your in-flight meals. We have a stewy fish with a mercury sauce or our charbroiled chicken with antibiotic dressing. And everyone, please prepare for a possible water landing.
Hello, my Sagittarians and Sagittarius risings. Also, we call you human consultants if you buy a Lightcast report card. And because that's what you do, you consult humans on being human. And you are always exploring how to be more human. And you're always trying to get out of being human, too. You're just like all of us humans. Well, we are working on probably the most fun part of being human, the inner child. We're in Chapter 1, moving into Chapter 2 of Sun in Aries. And for the Sag tribe, that means the part of you that loves to dream and loves to lightcast. This is really why we came to Earth. The whole idea that it was a Garden of Eden was the idea that we could come and just enjoy ourselves. So you are connecting to love, to creativity, to the heart chakra, to your inspiration. And for those of you who have lackluster, you are perfect, by the way, for my Jumpstart the Heart class coming on this Saturday. Just saying, because that's exactly what you're trying to do, jumpstart your heart. This week you're going to make a major decision where you're going to have to turn your back on maybe a battle that you have lost when it comes to your inner child. Perhaps trying to get your parents' attention, or trying to get boys' attention, or trying to get other people's attention, instead of just getting your own attention. But it is time to pay new attention to your inner child. The universe has sent lots of backups. We've got Uranus, Venus, and Mars here. Now, over this week, the sun will cross Uranus. That is a holy shift day. Then the sun will cross Venus for Venus New Year. So it is a holy shift and then a rebirth right away. Very spring Christian kind of typical, really. And Mars is there trailblazing all this for you, focused on the inner child. In other news, Mercury, your mind, is one step back in the I feel state of awareness. So your thoughts are still on your emotional security. Your thoughts are still on home family foundation. Your thoughts may be still on your comfort, but you are working on inner child despite where your thoughts are. Now, one of the other areas that's important to note is Pluto. It is blazing ahead, and this is the part of you that has to continue moving forward with raising your soul capital. You're now moving into areas of drawing in abundance, where you are hopefully in new territory, where you are hopefully no longer sabotaging your abundance. And so it's time to just continue moving forward. Lastly, Saturn retrograde does mean you have to hold your own when it comes to your weeds and your own boogeymen. So facing your own inner demons, you need to be the strong one with Saturn retrograde. But the good news is no new boogeymen, so to speak, are coming. So, for my favorite part of the show, let's go up into outer space where you will learn what is above is below. And as always, I like to start with Sunday. Cloudy with a chance of career worry on Sunday. That's because we have Uranus ruling the day, so the inner child might have a breakdown, something your heart wanted, you may not get. At the same time, the moon is putting focus on career, so that could be your excuse for your inner child having a temper tantrum. The temper tantrum is likely justified, that life is not fun enough, damn it, and you want to have more fun. So Sunday is the day of realizing enough is enough. It's time to change some things. On Monday, it's sunny and professional for you. The moon is going to oppose a lot of that work you have been doing with yourself when it comes to self-nurturing. This is where your mind is. So on Monday, you might get a little tested as emotions pull you to career, but at the same time, self-nurturing is super important. So is your inner child. So Monday is a day of breaking through, maybe understanding why it is your inner child isn't happy, and also finding a decent balance between your social ambitions and your own emotional security. On Tuesday, you're sunny and futuristic. Your hopes and dreams are now moving to the future, and Venus has restored balance, order, and hope to your inner child and your heart. So Tuesday is a day of feeling good, a good day of giving and receiving, a good day of taking steps toward the career, toward the personal dreams / career, that kind of hyphen. Take those steps that you want and take advantage of those good vibrations. On Wednesday, it showers with a chance of social conflicts. That's because the moon now goes full in Libra and creates a tug-of-war between your feelings of your obligations in society and then your inner child's desire back on Earth. This red line on this graphic screen right shows the tug-of-war between the moon emotions on one side and the sun in Aries on the other. Plus, the sun is like 1 degree from conjuncting Uranus, so this might be the tipping point where your inner child makes a major proclamation that things must change, and so you're going to have to let go. Your ego might have to let go of things you were holding on to that inevitably keep you from what you really want. In other words, maybe holding on to a love affair that didn't work, holding on to a creative project when there's thousands of other ideas out there, holding on to something that your inner child just must have, and really if you ask yourself, really is it worth not having all your joy in life? So profoundly an emotional breakdown moment that could lead to a lot of good. Thursday, you are cloudy but still feeling social. This is the holy shift day where the sun, as you can see in this magnifier, crosses Uranus. This is the day where you will make a decision. It's time to decide to step away from the past or step away from the inner child pain and therefore open-hearted to the possibilities of the future. The moon is still full in Libra, and so emotions are still very focused on your reputation in the world or your potential in the world. But of course, the legacy or the lesson right now is your inner child. So decide what must go and decide what must come on Thursday. Then comes Friday. Now, Friday is a cloudy day, but a spiritual day. It's also Venus New Year's. The sun will cross over Venus, and so this is where you will step into a rebirth. Now, you will feel quite spiritual in this time because the moon in Scorpio pulls emotions into your subconscious, stirring yourself for faith. And probably as the moon crosses Saturn, there's a moment where you have to reaffirm your inner faith and your inner responsibility and not let yourself slip into the old past or demons or fears or weeds, but rather step forward or at least hold space for hope. At the same time, your inner child is reborn with the sun crossing Venus, and really Venus is crossing the sun. Venus is now going to take the lead. So it's almost like Venus and the sun come and make a little love, and then Venus carries that torch forward into the future for us. So it's actually a pretty powerful spot on Friday. Whoops, we clicked ahead there. Sorry about that. On Saturday, sunny and inner faithful. I think the intensity of the transit is over. Manifestation or earth rules the day, and so you're holding space, and what you're manifesting is loving and trusting that your personal dreams will happen. By personal dreams, by the way, for the record, we're talking creative projects, love affairs, things that make you go pitter-patter, things that make you break a sweat. You know, that's our inner child. That's why we showed up. So I love and I trust. Now, the moon is in Scorpio, so you're very spiritual and introverted and a bit detached on Saturday. On Sunday, it's sunny and cool. The moon moves into your sign, and so now you are really feeling it. That's because your emotional inner faith merges with ego I am. So you're going to really want to step out and do something. At the same time, Chiron rules the day. So I think your inner child is starting to feel and to receive the healing from your decision and dedication to change your life. No proof, nothing yet coming from the world, but you will feel that immediately, energetically, by being dedicated to yourself and standing up for yourself and saying, that's it, I'm drawing a line, my inner child must be happy. That alone begins the healing process, and by Sunday, I think you Sagittarius are feeling it. All right, let's return back to Earth. And this wraps up our Soul Horoscopes edition. By the way, if you join gatext.me, that's our GA service, I am sending extended help during these critical moments this week. You get extended help in the emails, and of course you get text messages directly to your phone. It's just $1 for the first week. Give it a try and have some soul support for once in your daily life. Also, I want to remind you that we are kind of reorganizing at soulgarden.me. Our guided hangouts will be back in a week or so. I will also be back in guided hangouts. I'll be sure to let you know. Until next time, remember I love you, and live, love, be.